Family Video was a video rental chain that opened in 1978 and closed in 2022. Thank you for your suggestion.
At Family Video, movies are an experience. Instead of a tiny red box, how about a store full of timeless classics and the newest blockbusters? Ask the friendly staff about their weekly favorites. Have your kids cash in A+ grades for A+ movies. And don't forget, Family Video has the hottest new games for all systems. Stop streaming, stop struggling, and start renting. Family Video, 302 Piermondary Road in Anderson.
Charles Hooglin started Family Video Movie Club in 1978. The origins of Family Video can be traced back to 1946 when Charles' father, Clarence, who was a salesman, started a distribution business called Mid-States Appliances Supply Company in Springfield, Illinois. It was the first wholesale distributor to bring Super Balls, mood rings, hula hoops, Pop Air popcorn machines, and Sony electronics to the Midwest. In 1953, Charles took over. In the 1970s, the company started getting squeezed. Its core customers, mom and pop appliance shops, were going out of business, and its main suppliers were foregoing distributors in favor of direct sales. The company later became a distributor for Magnetic Video. Magnetic Video Corporation was a home media and audio duplication service established in 1968 by Andre Blay and based in Farmington Hills, Michigan. In 1976, they became the first company to release theatrical films to home media for consumers, making exclusive deals with companies like United Artists, ABC Video Enterprises, Viacom, New Line Cinema, and 20th Century Fox. After getting stuck with a large inventory of excess video movies in the late 1970s and left with just a few pieces of real estate, Charles got the idea of creating the Video Movie Club in Springfield, Illinois in 1978. The club originally charged a $25 membership fee and a $5 rental fee. Even then, Charles was not convinced the business would last. While the cassettes he rented out were high-tech for the time, he feared newer innovations would soon undermine his sales. To hedge against such uncertainties, Charles, known to many as Charlie, figured the real estate under the stores would always be valuable, decided to repay the mortgages on his first locations within 5 years, a policy the company maintained in the long term. As it turned out, Charlie's initial worries proved unfounded. VHS tapes dominated the rental space for decades, but the company's early caution set the course for its expansion strategy. By the time Keith, Charlie's son, entered the business in 1983 at age 23, his father was pushing to conquer rural markets, believing that well-capitalized competitors would hold the advantage in major cities. Because competitor Blockbuster's main focus was larger cities, Family Video was mostly established in rural areas, suburbs, and small to mid-sized cities. Keith Hooglin would then take over the operation of the company from his father Charlie in 1995. He would go on to expand and build the Family Video to 800 stores with over 10,000 employees, becoming the third largest video store chain in the country. At its peak, the company had more than 800 locations, as mentioned before, but they were across more than 20 states. Family Video relocated its headquarters from Springfield to the Chicago suburbs in 2003. Family Video was the dominant player in rural America, where 90% of its stores resided. There were many customers either having limited access to high-speed internet or were reluctant to adopt alternatives like Redbox, Netflix, and Hulu. Inside the stores, employees would greet every customer who walks through the door, often by name. Kids' movies were always free to rent, and late fees were always negotiable. When new locations opened, the ribbon-cutting ceremony was a community fair. complete with face painting stations, promotional giveaways, and snow cone machines. Family Video outlasted Hollywood Video as well as chief rival Blockbuster. Family Video outlasted both of them. Copyright agreements on motion pictures were often less stringent for physical videos than for streamed content, meaning that rental stores frequently had access to new releases weeks or even months before Netflix or Hulu could get to them. By 2013, Blockbuster had closed almost all of its remaining stores. By the end of 2016, Hastings Entertainment liquidated, making Family Video the sole surviving video rental chain in the United States. In addition to its brick-and-mortar locations, Family Video branched off into other markets such as real estate, 24-hour fitness centers, cell phones, and cable television. The company also sold new and previously used items online. Family Video had also taken a different approach, unlike its competitors. Instead of accepting discounted movies in exchange for agreements to split revenue, as Blockbuster did, it had opted to buy movies outright and keep 100% of the rental proceeds, which had paid off in the long run. Hoagland had also kept his stores entirely company-owned, and he kept costs down by making them many of the items needed for new locations in-house, everything from shelving to point-of-sale software. Most important though, the company owned just about all of the real estate, about 660 properties of the 770 locations. Blockbuster had run into trouble because it leased its spaces. As a result, Hoagland was able to adapt as sales began to fall. Square footage of many of the video stores were shrunk and leased out space to other companies like Subway and H&R Block. Hoagland also experimented with other businesses such as Marco's Pizza, which helped maximize the revenue of their properties and made them a one-stop shop to get dinner and a movie. In fact, Legacy Commercial Property, the company's property division, owns more than 700 properties across 21 states, worth an estimated $650 million. Family Video Movie Club would also appear in the series Stranger Things, set in 1985 in Hawkins, Indiana. In late 2019, the number of stores were reported to be almost 600, down from the peak of 800, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the chain was forced to close 200 stores in autumn of 2020, with about 300 locations still remaining. On January 5, 2021, the company announced all remaining 250 stores would close.
All new tonight, the absolute end of an era. The last of DVD and video game rental business is announcing that it's closing for good. Family Video closing the rest of its 250-plus stores nationwide, including about 20 right here in Indiana.
It was announced the chain would become an online web store only, offering new and used video sales along with Family Video branded merchandise, including t-shirts, coffee mugs, tumblers, hats, and gym bags and keychains. However, the website was closed at the end of March of 2022, ending Family Video's business after 44 years. So what are your favorite memories of this place? Leave a comment or a suggestion for a future video below. Thanks for watching.